Hello, my name is Astrid Bentley, and today I'm going to be going over 5 free VST synths. So these are kind of randomly selected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demo a pad and an ARP on top of that. Just a couple presets that the synths have, just to kind of give you an idea of some of the sounds that they can produce. And then I'm going to go over the UI, and then I'm going to show you the features that it has, so any VCOs, LFOs, any cool features that it might have. And by the end, you can pick whichever one you like the most, and I'll have all the download links in the description. So first off is one called Synth 1. This one's kind of older. Let's give it a listen. So I really like this one. The UI is certainly more raw, I guess. The UI is pretty simple and it looks a little dated, but I really like it. It kind of grew on me. It's pretty easy to understand, actually, so I don't mind it at all. As you can see here, everything's labeled kind of nicely so you can see what features it has. I kind of like this feature here, so you can specifically pick whatever integer you want. It's got an EQ. It can sync up with your tempo. Yeah, I really like this one. This is a solid free VST. Next is one that's called Next is Helm. So this one's pretty cool. It has a built-in ARP on it as well. This one kind of reminds me a lot more of Serum. There's definitely a lot of potential here. Yeah, so this one is very intuitive. I like Helm a lot. One thing that I just could not figure out, having messed with it for a couple days, is how to macro things. So for example, if I want to macro the LFO to the filter, for some reason, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I know it has something to do with these buttons. Overall, all the features are very obviously labeled, and you can see stutter is kind of interesting. So as you can see here, it's kind of like a tremolo gate type effect. It's pretty cool. Kind of weird. It's just a sort of thing that I would just do with an LFO macroed to the filter. But again, having a hard time figuring out how to do that even. So really interesting features. The distortion doesn't sound bad. So the next one is Tal Electro 2. Now with this one, it's monophonic, so you can't do chords from what I found. It has some cool leads and basses, I guess. This one was really underwhelming. I'm going to be honest, the features are extremely limiting. The UI is fine, actually, not that bad of a UI. Yeah, I didn't really... There's not much to say about it. This one's pretty limited, and it's kind of weird how you have to select the... It's kind of weird how you have to select the presets down here. It's not on the UI at all, so... Yeah, not amazing. The next one is called Dext. I really like those presets, and there's some really cool sounds in there, so I know you can make some really cool stuff with it for sure. But the UI, I think, is absolutely horrible. I don't know what these are. EG levels, I mess with them and I just can't, and I don't know, it's really weird. Having to learn this one just sucks. It doesn't really translate to anything that I know of. When I could just simply download another free one that is a little more intuitive to look at. Things are kind of poorly labeled. I'm sure something could be done here, and if this doesn't scare you off, great, give it a shot. But this one's not my favorite, although there are some cool presets in there that I enjoy. So next is Surge. So these are my favorite sounds out of all the synths. I really liked those. It was really cool, evolving sort of sound. So the presets are amazing. There's a ton of presets. It is ridiculous. And this is just what it came with to download. I'm sure there's a ton more online, so that's really cool. A lot to work with here, and it's really impressive, and the sounds are really cool. As far as UI, not bad. I don't hate this at all. It's not the most intuitive thing ever, but it doesn't look as complicated as the other one. Yeah, I honestly really like this one. Between this one and Helm, I think these are two of the best options. Setup really reminds me of Operator. Yeah, I really like this one. This seems like one of the more powerful free synths out there. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Download links will be in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.